Book Summary Magic Words by Tim David. Magic words is a gold mine when it comes to using words to your advantage. In this competitive era, getting things done by others is an important managerial skill. Tim David in this book spills those secret words that can help one achieve success with the power of a few words. Looking for the summary of the Magic Words book? If yes, then this blog is for you. The book is about the science and secrets behind 7 words that motivate, engage, and influence by Tim David. About the author, Tim David, who turned from a professional magician giving more than 300 live performances a year, now helping managers and leaders become more persuasive in their communications. The author tackles one of the biggest problems in the business world, influencing your employees, prospects, and partners' actions. How do you get others to do what you want them to? His book offers a solution by looking at the science and secrets behind a set of 7 simple yet powerful words. Chapter 1. Importance of Words in Human Connection. The biggest challenge in the world is getting people to take action. This difficulty is pervasive, affecting parents trying to get their kids to do homework, teachers attempting to keep their students focused, managers striving to motivate their employees, and doctors working on getting patients to follow their treatment plans. Many tactics, such as bribing, nagging, manipulating, or deceiving, are often employed, but these approaches rarely work, and people resent being told what to do. Directly motivating people is typically ineffective. If you've ever tried to change someone, you likely know this. The key is to motivate their actions instead, and that's where the power of words can be helpful. When you hear magic words, you might think of phrases like abracadabra, shazam, or hocus pocus, but what we're referring to are 7 simple words that can motivate others to perform how you want them to. However, as author Daniel Pink notes, motivation is not something we do to other people. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can make it thirsty, though. Most people are already thirsty for direction and influence, so they aim to find their motivation and tap into it. When you do that, you'll no longer have a problem identifying the cause but rather directing it to the right place. The first step in achieving results is establishing a human connection. Human connection is the soil where getting people to take action grows. You can make many mistakes in a relationship and still achieve results, but if you fail to establish a connection, you're likely to fail. Consider the following examples. When teachers genuinely connect with their students, learning happens. When doctors connect with their patients, healing occurs, and when companies genuinely connect with their customers, business happens. According to psychologist Albert Mehrabian, words comprise only about 7% of our communication, with body language and tone of voice comprising the remainder. Despite this, words can be a powerful tool for expressing oneself and communicating clearly. However, when used carelessly, they can be harmful or damaging. Chapter 2, The Magic of Yes. Reflect on one of the most significant moments in your life. It involved kneeling on one knee and presenting something seemingly small yet carrying a significant meaning. The pivotal question asked was, "Will you marry me?" The reaction from the other person was a mix of silence, shock, and tears. The next seconds felt like an eternity until the perfect yes response was finally uttered. It was a simple word, but its impact was magical. The word yes is incredibly powerful and significant in various relationships, primarily marriages. Dr. John Gottman, a renowned relationship researcher, has analyzed thousands of couples and discovered he could predict divorce by observing one conversation. He identifies 6 warning signs of divorce: contempt, criticism, defensiveness, stonewalling, failed repair attempts, and disapproval. When these signs are present, it creates a toxic combination that leads to a 91% divorce rate. On the other hand, yes is a magic word that brings people together. It promotes connection, admiration, shared experiences, and acceptance. It has the power to bridge conflicts and improve relationships. Fear of rejection is a natural human emotion, so hearing yes creates a sense of acceptance and belonging. It is an essential word that can improve various relationships in our lives. Rephrasing questions is the key to hearing this magic word. Instead of demanding someone to fix a problem, asking, "Can we fix this?" can elicit a positive response. Communicating appropriately to convey the message and using magic words correctly are essential. The book How to Talk to Anyone is an excellent resource for communicating effectively and using these magic words in the proper context. If interested, one can watch a summary of this book on this channel. Chapter 3. The Magic of But. Recall when you experienced rejection from a romantic partner or a prospective employer. Perhaps they said, "You possess admirable qualities, but unfortunately, you do not seem to fit the position." In such a situation, which part of the dialogue lingers in your mind? It is unlikely that the initial compliment would leave a lasting impression, as your mind fixates on everything that follows the word "but." The word "but" carries with it the power to undermine any statement that precedes it, erasing the positive impact it may have had. This phenomenon is known as the "but eraser." To clarify further, the word "but" can override any positive statement that came before it. This phenomenon is known as the "but eraser." Conversely, the "but enhancer" theory posits that people tend to remember the information that comes after "but." To leverage this principle in communication, it's advisable to lead with a statement that you want the person to forget, then use "but," and finally end with the information you want them to remember. For instance, a salesperson trying to sell life insurance could say, "I understand that you may not be able to buy life insurance right now, but consider the benefits it can provide to your family." By leading with the negative and ending with the positive, the potential buyer is more likely to focus on the benefits and find a way to make it work. Similarly, for soliciting donations, you could approach donors by acknowledging that they may receive multiple requests for money but remind them that they are one of your best donors. Following this structure increases the chances of getting the desired results. Chapter 4. The Magic of Because. Humans have an innate desire to comprehend the reasons behind everything and seek information to justify their actions. Providing a rationale for a request or a task increases the likelihood of compliance. For instance, when asked to take out the trash, one may inquire about the reason behind it. If the partner explains that the fish scraps in the trash will emit a foul odor, the individual is more inclined to complete the chore. A Harvard professor conducted an experiment demonstrating the power of the word "because." When the professor cut the line at the photocopy machine without providing any reason, she succeeded 60% of the time. However, when she used the word "because" with an illogical reason like "because I have to make some copies," her success rate soared to 93%. To optimize the use of "because," one can employ the advanced "because" technique, ABT, by repeatedly asking why to elicit the other person's rationale. For instance, while giving a gym tour, an employee can initiate small talk and inquire about the visitor's motivation for joining the gym, thus tapping into their reasoning for purchasing a membership. Chapter 5. The Magic of Using People's Names. Our ability to quickly detect the sound of our name amidst a noisy environment is due to our biological programming to prioritize attention toward it. Even if we struggle to hear someone speaking next to us, our attention can quickly shift once we recognize the sound of our name. Addressing someone by their name can be a powerful tool in establishing trust and fostering a connection with them. Our names are intricately tied to our sense of identity, so hearing our name or a similar word can make us feel uniquely valued. This phenomenon is known as the name-letter effect, which suggests that individuals favor the letters in their name above all others. Studies have found that individuals with specific names exhibit particular preferences, such as Kathy favoring Coca-Cola over Pepsi and Peter preferring the latter. Furthermore, the prevalence of the name Georgia is significantly higher in the state of Georgia than in any other region, underscoring the deep-seated association between names and personal identity. These fascinating findings testify to the profound impact of names on our psyche, highlighting their significance beyond mere labels. Chapter 6. The Magic of If. The word "if" is a powerful tool that can help cultivate engagement and motivation by prompting individuals to think hypothetically. Notably, if has the unique ability to counteract reverse psychology, as evidenced by a study by Matthew T. Crawford and his colleagues. This experiment asked participants to bet on one of two equally skilled football teams. When a researcher suggested betting on a particular team, participants were inclined to bet on the opposing team 76.5% of the time to assert their independence. However, when the researchers used the power of if and said, "If you don't bet on them, think how you'll feel when they win," 73% of participants took their advice. The versatility of if also makes it an effective tool for combating responses such as "I don't know" or "I can't do this." By using the word if, individuals can guide their thinking in a specific direction and potentially arrive at the answer they seek. For example, if someone responds with "I don't know," one can ask, "What would you say if you did know?" This prompts them to shift their focus toward what they do know and may lead them toward finding a solution. The power of if can also be harnessed in other ways, such as using conditional statements to set achievable goals or visualize potential outcomes. The word if has many powerful applications and can be leveraged to foster engagement, motivate action, and combat inadequate responses. Its versatility makes it an essential tool in effective communication and problem-solving. Chapter 7: Asking for Help. Shifting their role from passive observers to engaged participants ensures that employees, students, children, and others thrive. This can be achieved by encouraging genuine involvement, just as a comedian who involves their audience during a show. As a manager, teacher, parent, or another authority figure, your aim should be to guide them through the experience. Therefore, requesting authentic assistance is crucial. In the realm of management, the act of soliciting help takes on a different label: delegation. However, it's important to note that a proper and improper way of assigning tasks exists. When a team member expresses an interest in tackling a particular assignment, it's imperative to entrust them with it, even if they happen to be inexperienced. Doing so fosters a sense of engagement and allows them to grow. Furthermore, resisting the urge to interject and rectify their methodologies is crucial. It's vital to remember that a task can only have a sole owner, and any attempt to interfere with their approach can result in losing ownership. This can potentially harm your relationship with that individual, thus impeding future collaboration. Chapter 8: The Magic of Giving Thanks. Expressing gratitude through the word thanks is crucial to the success of any business. It is vital to appreciate all parties involved, from employees to customers. A sense of value instills customer loyalty, while employees who feel appreciated are likelier to remain with the company. A project's successful completion should leave an employee feeling a sense of pride and accomplishment, and it is essential to offer praise and show appreciation to keep them content. Aside from expressing gratitude through words, nonverbal communication is also essential in demonstrating appreciation. A smile or showing up on time indicates an employee's time is valued. Establishing a culture of appreciation in the workplace where everyone is recognized can be highly effective. It is crucial to remember that a business would not exist without employees. While nonverbal communication is crucial, the impact of words should not be underestimated. Our words can influence and motivate others but can also have a detrimental effect if misused. The right choice of words can create a culture of positivity and establish human connections. Effective communication is the foundation of a strong relationship. The use of the 7 magic words, eliciting yes, redirecting with but, motivating with because and if, and expressing gratitude with help and thanks, can be transformative both professionally and personally. In conclusion, expressing appreciation through words and actions is vital to the success of any business. A culture of gratitude can be established through nonverbal communication, such as a smile, punctuality, and verbal communication, such as expressing thanks. Words are powerful and can be used to influence and motivate others, and it is essential to use them correctly to establish human connections and build strong relationships. The 7 magic words can significantly impact creating a culture of positivity and appreciation. Magic Words Book Review. Magic Words by Tim David is a fascinating and insightful exploration of the power of language in influencing others, building relationships, and achieving success. As a reader, I found the book to be both captivating and practical, offering valuable tips and techniques for harnessing the power of words in everyday life. The author's writing style is engaging and accessible, making complex concepts easy to understand. David draws upon psychological research and real-life examples to illustrate the impact of language on our thoughts, emotions, and actions. One of the most compelling aspects of magic words is its focus on the importance of empathy and understanding in communication. David emphasizes the need to listen actively, ask questions, and adapt our language to the needs and perspectives of others. This approach not only improves our ability to influence others but also fosters more meaningful and authentic connections. The book also provides practical advice for using specific words and phrases to elicit desired responses, navigate difficult conversations, and resolve conflicts. These techniques are applicable to both personal and professional settings, making magic words a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their communication skills. In conclusion, expressing appreciation through words and actions is vital to the success of any business. A culture of gratitude can be established through nonverbal communication, such as a smile, punctuality, and verbal communication, such as expressing thanks. Words are powerful and can be used to influence and motivate others, and it is essential to use them correctly to establish human connections and build strong relationships. The 7 magic words can significantly impact creating a culture of positivity and appreciation. Magic Words Book Review. Magic Words by Tim David is a fascinating and insightful exploration of the power of language in influencing others, building relationships, and achieving success. As a reader, I found the book to be both captivating and practical, offering valuable tips and techniques for harnessing the power of words in everyday life. The author's writing style is engaging and accessible, making complex concepts easy to understand. David draws upon psychological research and real-life examples to illustrate the impact of language on our thoughts, emotions, and actions. One of the most compelling aspects of magic words is its focus on the importance of empathy and understanding in communication. David emphasizes the need to listen actively, ask questions, and adapt our language to the needs and perspectives of others. This approach not only improves our ability to influence others but also fosters more meaningful and authentic connections. The book also provides practical advice for using specific words and phrases to elicit desired responses, navigate difficult conversations, and resolve conflicts. These techniques are applicable to both personal and professional settings, making magic words a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their communication skills. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. See you in next videos.